Ian Garry vs. Islam Makhachev at UFC 330 already has a winner. One man lives in no world reality. Ian Garry wore custom socks to his interview with Ariel Helwani. They were stitched with the word champ and the date the 15th of August 2026. The 28-year-old Irishman has been chasing this matchup since January. He watched Islam Makhachev turn down 2 official offers before finally accepting the fight. Garry enters UFC 330 with a 17-1 record, coming off consecutive wins over Carlos Prates and former champion Belal Muhammad. However, confidence and custom apparel do not win world titles. Former UFC fighter and current analyst Michael Chiesa has already given his prediction, and he does not expect Garry to win. However, confidence and custom apparel do not win world titles. Former UFC fighter and current analyst Michael Chiesa has already given his prediction, and he does not expect Garry to win. Chiesa believes Garry's team must change their strategy. Instead of focusing entirely on stopping the takedown, they need to prepare for what happens after it. He argued that Garry will inevitably end up on the mat if Makhachev struggles on the feet, meaning the camp must prioritize training Garry to get back up. Garry defends his wrestling by pointing out that he stopped 15 of 17 takedowns against Shavkat Rakhmonov and Belal Muhammad. But Chiesa dismissed those impressive numbers, arguing that neither fighter brings the same wrestling pressure as Makhachev. Victory over Ian Garry puts Islam Makhachev in serious GOAT territory. Makhachev, 28-1, moved up to welterweight last fall and took the 170-pound belt from Jack Della Maddalena. That win tied him with Anderson Silva for the longest win streak in UFC history at 16. UFC 330 will be his first defense at welterweight. Chiesa thinks this fight is a massive legacy moment. He said a win puts Makhachev right in the greatest of all-time conversation. Jon Jones also recently predicted the same way. If he gets 2 more wins after that, Makhachev passes Khabib, Anderson Silva, GSP, and Demetrius Johnson. He even thinks Makhachev could pass Jones as the absolute greatest ever. That is what is on the line on August 15th. Garry looks at it the same way, saying he needs to beat the best to prove he is the champion. The odds makers, though, do not buy Garry's hype. Makhachev is a big favorite at -360, while Garry is a +280 underdog. Garry's socks might brand him the champ, but the betting lines also say otherwise.